Hello and welcome back to Eurovision 365. I am continuing with my little interviews, and I'm delighted to say that I've been joined by one of the national finalists from the Portuguese national finalist. She has taken some time out from her busy schedule. I'm pleased to announce that we have with us Mimicat.
Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome to Eurovision 365. And thank you so much for joining me, which is obviously you've got a very busy
Thank you.
schedule at the moment. But
Yeah.
congratulations on not just making it to the Portuguese semi-finals, but qualifying for that final. How are you feeling?
But super happy. I was sick the week before the semifinal, and I lost my voice completely, which never happened before, and I still haven't recovered fully, 100% my voice, as you can probably tell. um but it was very stressful because I was trying to deal with all the other issues, but the main concern I had was to actually give a good performance vocally, and I was super afraid that I wouldn't do it. And I'm super happy because I've been having all this support from people, and all these reactions from outside of Portugal too. So
Yeah.
people are being marvelous to me. So I can always say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank enough, honestly. That the other day to my friend, I feel that even if I don't win, if even if nothing happens, I feel like I have the country with me. Honestly, it's such an incredible group of people. The way I feel, they're so supportive and they're so enthusiastic with it, that I feel like I have the country with me. I feel
Yeah.
supported by my country.
Yeah.
I think that maybe the other contestants feel the same way, and I hope they do.
Yeah.
But in my case, I never expected this, so it's overwhelming sometimes. To think about, well, I have all these people. They adopted me, really. I feel like I was adopted by all these people, and they adopted my song to their lives, and it's incredible. It's amazing. It's the best feeling ever.
Do you like the heart in the background there? Do you
I
like
love it. I was
Yeah.
trying to understand if you always have that, or if it's just
No,
for
I don't.
myself.
I don't.
For only
Can you
myself.
imagine?
Oh, but I love it. I love it. I really love it. Yeah, it looks amazing with the rock and the flowers
Yeah,
and all that. It's
yeah.
amazing. Thank you so much.
Obviously, the reason I have it is because of the song title, and
Yeah,
the is such a cool one, and I do love it. But it translates into English as "Oh Heart," the song title. "Oh Heart."
yeah.
I'm loving the translated lines, and I don't know how much they are similar to the Portuguese counterpart. But the lines I love are: the heartbeats have gone up almost to 1,000. I'm crazy, completely senile. I'm loving that. Is that a literal translation of
Yeah, literal. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is completely literal. It is what it is. It is exactly that.
I love it.
Yeah, the girl's going mad, because she doesn't know how to deal with what she's feeling at the moment.
Mm,
So it's that happy anxiety. That's how I would describe it.
happy anxiety. Because I
Yeah.
was going to ask you to describe it in 3 words, the song.
Oh damn. I
Oh
always
damn!
say,
Is that one of them? Oh damn!
it could be. It could be. But I always describe it as a dramatic comedy. For me, that's the vibe. It's a dramatic comedy. She's crazy and all, and but at the same time she's fearless, and at the same time she's happy, and she's goofy with her friends, because that's the mood of the act, is that I'm with my friends, they're my gang, so I
Yeah.
have my girls, and I'm complaining to my girls, and they're backing me up, and now I'm gonna have two boys. It's the gang, it's my gang, so we're doing our thing. I'm just talking to my friends, really, and I'm being mostly myself. um, but yeah, it's a dramatic comedy, honestly, and it's super fast, super anxiety, it just causes you anxiety, and at the same time, it has that powerful vibe, that I didn't want to lose from the old school stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a comedy, honestly.
For me, Portugal is one of my favorite nations at the contest.
Hmm.
For me, as a fan for a long time now, like looking back at the history of Portugal, it feels for me like they were you've been overlooked so much down through the years for some really classy, cool songs until, of course, you won in 2017. What's
Yeah.
the mood? What's the mood in Portugal towards the Eurovision at the moment?
But with Eurovision, I had no idea, and even Festival, I had no idea that it had this massive amount of people that are obsessed with it. And I had no idea it was such a thing. I think that we lost it. And then when Salvador Sobral won, we just, woke up to Festival da Canção again and to Eurovision. So now I think that people are more aware of what's happening and are paying more attention. So hopefully they will pay a lot of attention this year's finals to see who's going to the Eurovision.
Absolutely. I love the way you just went there when you said that. I love it.
Fake nails, fake hell.
What do you do for fun outside of performing?
I like to be at home a lot. I like to do stuff at home. I have two small kids. I have a 4-year-old and a 10-month baby. My fun is with my family, honestly. We go out and we hit parks and we go to the woods and all that. But actually, I really love to dance. I really love to go out and dancing. It's a thing I don't do much, honestly, because I don't go out at night. Once again, I love to be at home, and I hate to go to bed late. I hate it. So I don't go out much at night. So what I do for fun actually is I listen to my music and I dance at home. When I work out, I go to the movies. I go to see musical pieces every now and then. We go to the theater, and I love to eat out. That's my thing. I love to eat out. I'm boring.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're absolutely not. Is there a song from Portugal at the Eurovision that best describes you as a person?
I love Amar pelos dois. I love it. But then I love one song that didn't get to go to the Eurovision because it was COVID's year. And I love that song. It's It's this song. And I would have to put that together with Salvador Sobral's. I would have to add that, Desfolhada, because Desfolhada is the song for the Portuguese woman from Simone de Oliveira.
Of course, I love her.
Yeah, and it represents so much the Portuguese woman. That posture, grew on me and a lot of women from my generation. And I think it's important we carry that message. So I always say that in my song is a crazy woman that's very proud to be Portuguese. That's what I used to say about my song. If we put the three together, it would pretty much describe me.
Yeah. Wow.
Because I'm also melancholic, I put up this song that's so upbeat and all happy and all that, but I'm also a very melancholic person. I love melancholic songs. I write melancholic songs all the time. This was actually one of the first I did that were not melancholic. It would pretty much describe me. The three of them together.
Have you been to Liverpool before?
Nope. No, I haven't. In England, I've only visited London.
Okay. Yeah. When it comes to Liverpool, what's the sort of things you think about?
I think that Liverpool must be a very musical city, because we had all these bands, but it most associated to rock. So it gotta have this strong vibe. That's what I assume about the city. At this point, if I go to the Eurovision, I think that Liverpool will have like this magic around it because there are so many people wanting to go to that event, and it's the biggest musical event in Europe. So I think that it will have a lot of this energy of people going on and out, in and out of the streets around the place. I just assume that it's gonna be crazy.
Yes, I think you are right to assume that because it will be. It will be so much fun. It'll be so much fun. When it comes to last question, so when it comes to your national final, how do you want to be remembered?
Well, I want to be remembered as a good performer, mostly. I want to deliver. That's what I want to do. I always aimed to be a good performer. I work my ass off to be a good performer, actually. And I want to be remembered as someone that puts an effort and really can nail it. That's how I want to be remembered. And proud. I want to remember it as a proud woman.
Yeah.
of what I did on stage. That's what I want to be remembered at.
I just want to say thank you ever
Thank
so
you so much.
for taking the time out of your very busy schedule to speak to me and to our audience here at Eurovision 365. Mimicat, of course, will be hoping to win the Portuguese national final. If you're
Yeah,
and if you're in
fingers
Portugal,
crossed.
yeah, fingers crossed. And if you're in Portugal, do take the time to vote for Mimicat. And of
Yeah.
course, good luck to her, and of course, all of the other contestants as well. But thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me. I just want to thank everyone that's watching and that's rooting for me. I don't know you, but if you're out there, mwah, a big kiss to you guys, and thank you. And thank you for having me.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Mwah.